give James just a few minutes or as long as he likes, actually, to give us the history of the family reunion. Just reiterate it for some of us, but some of you may not have heard him talk about it. So let's let him do that.
Well, this reunion was started when brothers that was in World War I came home. I can't imagine old reunion in Oldport built about so many miles north of South Sewell, and he had come in a wagon over here for that reunion. So they brought the car apart to get together. I understand that all on my daddy, which was a veteran, he was around, they sent death certificate to the family that he was killed. And it so happened that he was with his cousin, and his cousin was killed. That's the way the mix-up came about from so bad. That's a good crowd here for our reunion. I just continue, we can continue. It's probably one of the last reunions for the longest period of time on history. We've been here for reunion for a long, long time. Don't have anything else to say much about the reunion, but what about picture taking? Do you need some picture taking?
We'll do that here in just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes, okay.
There's one thing I want to talk about also, the Vietnam Memorial Wall in Tupelo. It's really a memorial wall for any veterans that have been killed in action. I was invited over with the other veterans, local veterans, and they had a presentation from a couple of guys that flew the 105 Stud airplane in Vietnam. And one of them, Smitty, said he was the first one to deliver one of the North Vietnamese. He was shot down. But both these guys were POWs in Vietnam. And I was concerned that it was a Vietnam memorial, but it turns out it's a memorial for all veterans. And I bought a plaque or a panel for Lynette. And I think it'd be pretty nice if we could do a few more panels. And I know Aunt Levitas talked about one for Lamar, and Lynette has talked about one for Raphael. I'd like to see us have one for Lawrence as well. And who's the one more that?
Everett. Your dad.
My dad. I'll take care of one. I'll take care of one for Dad also. Well, would he be angry? So, but I wanted to put that out there so that you know, it would be nice for us to support the effort in the park. It's really going to be a nice memorial for all veterans, but it's a memorial wall similar to the one in Washington for the Vietnam veterans. But the memorial wall, it will be all veterans, and they'll have a 105 jet there that will be. I'd like to see us have a Huey. I don't know if I want to take on that project or not. But,
that's a good point in mind.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that too before. And as James mentioned, this is our 95th consecutive anniversary of our reunions, and it's probably the thinnest group that we've had. But we had Raphael's family. I think of the two that are represented here, there were about 20, I think, total in that group. So you can just see one.
25 now.
25.
Wow.
So you can see how that one group would impact our attendance. But I'm just so glad everyone made the effort to be here today. I know there are a lot of things that pull us away during this time of the year, but just the fact that you all make the effort to be here, it means a lot. And go ahead, James.
Well, you were talking about our goal is to make 100 years.
Yeah.
Is there someone we can go ahead and appoint maybe that can work on a newspaper article about the Sewell reunion when we approach this 100th
I think
year?
Lynette will be happy to volunteer for that.
Or you can pass it on to Sissy or Kim or someone who's not here. We might want to start compiling
I feel like
an
a
article
star.
of information information
Yeah.
now versus at the last minute. But go
Good
ahead
idea.
and get our format for our 100-year newspaper article or
Yeah.
something. Is that, that would be interesting. Because, you know, if that's our goal, let's share that.
And we'll have T-shirts and other things.
Well, our goal is to get double up next year. And if we can just keep doubling up every year and growing it every year, if we can keep bringing the young kids back, 14th to 15th generation start coming regularly,
Yeah.
then by the time we get to the 100th, we'd already done our work. So really, it's
We want 100 people on 100th anyway. I mean, that would be our buzzword, at least 100 for the 100.
At least.
exactly.
But I think it's a good point. We need to, we'll start looking forward to that, but we don't want to ignore the reunions in between here and there, you know. But,
Gather your information for that 100.
Brenda has